Laura from Artfully Yours, and here I am folding just a plain old index card. This will be for making butterfly paper embellishments that could be used in art journals or any kind of mixed media art. So I'm getting my paint ready right now. I'm going to be making 4 butterflies, but not all of them are going to be on camera. So I'm choosing my colors right now, and I'm using both acrylic craft paint plus acrylic full body paint. So if you know the fold and rub technique, maybe you learned it in elementary school, painting only on one side of the folded card. I think I'm painting this with just 2 colors. And then of course when you fold and rub it, it's going to become symmetrical. So I'm hoping those 2 colors also will blend and make a 3rd color. So you be sure you press down, and you need to use not too much paint, but I found that if I use too much paint, like there, you can see it's very textured. That I think for me that was too much paint, because there it is dry and I'm about to cut it in the butterfly shape. It was hard for me to draw over it with the marker with too much textured paint on there. So I would say use a medium amount of paint. So after it's dry, folding it back up again, cutting a simple butterfly shape. So I like how that turned out with the dots of orange there. I had added that in wet paint, just before I had folded the card. And with my black Sharpie marker, I'm going to start drawing designs in it now. And right there you can see the text. It's hard to draw over that textured paint. Now I'll link down below Cat Hand, her mixed media morsels. She has a playlist of mixed media morsels on her YouTube channel, and I will link this video. The butterfly embellishment idea comes from, it comes from a friend of hers actually, but she does a video on it herself. This is where I learned it, and she did say to use thick paint. Put on the paint thick, but I found that doesn't work. Not too thick, because you cannot go over it with a marker then. So there's all different ways you can decorate the inside of the butterfly. I really have fun using these butterfly embellishments and to give a 3D effect to my mixed media art and my art journaling. In a future video, which I don't know, I will be uploading it soon after this one, I do a flower themed art journal page where I actually use real flower in it and also stencil flowers, and then I add the butterfly embellishment with the wings sticking up. So I like how that you can glue this down. It can be two-dimensional, or if you glue it just in the center and fold it on both sides of the butterfly's body with tacky glue. It's really a nice three-dimensional effect. So that was my second one, which I did off camera. I'm using a Posca pen here, Posca white marker, which I found to be the best white marker there is so far that I've tried out. And POCA. It's an excellent white marker. Now this one I did not use the paint too thick, so I can draw over this quite easily. I'd say light to medium, more on the medium side on how much paint you put on the index card before you fold and rub it. So that one turned out really good. It's fun to play with all the different kinds of designs you can draw inside the butterfly. There you can see the markers did not go over the textured paint. It was another one that I used the paint too thickly. And then I make a really tiny baby butterfly. So I made on that in this session I did make 4 butterflies total. I'm using the thickest micron marker that I have, which I think is 0.8. So I encourage you to try out these butterfly embellishments. They're just so cool with, for me, I don't think I'll be gluing them down two-dimensionally that often, I would definitely be using these to add 3D effect to any of my mixed media art. And let me know in the comments below of how you like it when you try it out. So I'm going to be gluing this to a 5 by 8 inch journal page that I've already painted with acrylic paint and just left white showing for the clouds. So this is a special way that I fold it so that you can really get the tacky glue on it well. So I fold it like on both sides of the butterfly body to create kind of like a book, the way a book would be folded, and that would be like the binding part of the book. Because if you just fold it in half, you're gonna hardly, it's not gonna be strong enough to hold the glue, and it would just probably wobble and teeter over. So this is where you add the butterfly antennas after you've glued it down. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, comment, or subscribe. And there's a clip of one of my last videos where I show how to do torn paper background with embellishments.